everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're going to be getting back into Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition, where we'll be going through the scenario of Dark Reflections, so it ought to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some really great times watching me roll terribly, and having just a all-around smash trying to figure out how not to die game. So sure, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So welcome aboard. First thing I want to say is, wow. So I crossed 600 subs. Yay! That's a thing that happened. So I crossed 600 subs. So thank you so much to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you so much. We will have some wonderful stuff coming for the 600 sub stream celebration, and it is great that this. Thank you, thank you a lot. That's just awesome. I'd also like to thank my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. It's always great having chats with you in the Discord channel, and it's just so fantastic to have you with me. So thanks a lot as well. Yeah, 600 subs. That's the thing. That's the thing. The thing that's happened. So thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it. So we'll be getting into this game. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and if you've never played Mansions of Madness before, well, we're playing it, streaming it for the month of horror and fear, and probably more because I'm really enjoying these playthroughs. I really like Mansions of Madness. I think it's an amazing game. So, yeah, we're gonna go through this, have some fun. Hopefully, not. Well, we'll go insane, but hopefully not die. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's get some information, and then we'll get down to the table. So, Mansions of Madness, 8.0 on Board Game Geek, came out in 2016. Overall ranking is a 35. It's a really great game. Thematic about 16, and unravel the mysteries in Arkham when you investigate. Your investigative team in this app-guided game. This is an app-driven game. You need the app to play it. However, it is done so well and smooth. It doesn't feel like you're playing an app. It feels like you're playing the board game, and the app is just kind of there to give you more information. So, for people who don't like app-based games, give this one a shot, and then let me know what you think. So, 1 to 5 players. Community says 1 to 5. Best play 3 to 4. So I'll be playing with 3. William Yorick, Wendy Adams, and Carson Sinclair. So we'll see how that goes. 120 to 180 minutes. Age is 14 plus, but the community says 12. 12 plus can handle it, and 2.68 because it's not complex. There's small rules to remember, however, the book is there and it will help you along the way. Designed by Nikki Valens. Thank you, Nikki. Game's awesome. A great group of artists that painted this, that drew and painted this this Lovecraftian art. I said Cthulhian. Cthulhian. Yes, whenever you don't die. Hey, Billy, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Published by Fantasy Flight Games, now owned by Asmodee, and I like this game a lot. I mean, this is one of my all-time favorites. Actually, a lot of Fantasy Flight games seem to be calling to me lately, so how about that? Okay, so let's get down to the table, and let's check it out and see how it sets itself up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got ourselves down here at the table. We've got Carson Sinclair, who says as an action, another investigator within range, 4 spaces, I believe, will perform 1 action. Activate this ability only once per round. So somebody's got 3 actions. Whoever stays with the butler. They're probably gonna die because you know the butler did it. Wendy Adams, who cannot become stunned or restrained, and William Yorick, who, whenever a monster is defeated, gain 1 clue. I painted these minis myself. So if you want to see what those look like, they're up on Instagram for you to check out. A kind of diverse group of people, but we're going to see what they could do. Carson, they're all kind of middle of the road, so maybe, we'll see. All right, let's get to it. New game. And we are going to Dark Reflections. There it is. So it's about 180 to 240 minutes, but We're probably gonna die in less. Don't worry about that. William York is one of my favorite investigators. That's awesome. Whenever a monster is defeated, gain 1 clue. So I want to be. That's gonna be my tank, I guess. Okay. Aspiring novelist Ada Miller insists that something was wrong with the country estate she inherited from her great aunt. Burn the house down. Rule number 1. Her publisher believed it was all Ada's writerly imagination until she missed her deadline. And the train back to Arkham she swore she was taking. Now you must uncover what caused Ada to vanish and what she feared in her isolated country manor. She should have burned it down. If I see a ghost in the house, I'm burning down the house. Sorry. I say the same thing if I see like a bug or something. You gotta be sure. Okay, so our investigators are going to be Carson Sinclair, Wendy Adams, and William York. These are all base game characters. That's why I shut off all the expansions, so we don't have to worry about getting weird stuff. But these are just the base game characters. Getting started. So our starting gear will be candles. And I put these in alphabetical order because not having them is terrible. Kerosene lantern. Wrench. Bash wrench. And then 2 spells, Shriveling and Wither. Interesting. Well, the street urchin Wendy is she's gonna be all about that life. Here's Wither. And here is Shrivel. Okay. So, I don't own this, but have everything for Arkham 2nd and 3rd, and also Eldritch Horror. So pretty much into this IP. Yeah, me too. Me too, Billy. I think this is a lot of fun. Mansions of Madness is a blast. I'm just going to put that out there. So, candles, light source. You may discard this card to convert all magnifying glass to success while casting a spell. That's going to go to Wendy. You may discard this card to convert all magnifying glass to successes while attacking unarmed. That might go to Carson. And then the wrench is going to go to William. So, Wendy. William. Mr. Carson. Then we've got the spells. We've got Wither and Shriveling. You should have 4 investigators for this one. I can only handle 3. I trust me, you only want me playing 3. Hey, Yogi, what's going on? It's nice the gravediggers have a well-respected occupation in Arkham. I know, right? It's like the one that makes money. So we got Wither and Shriveling, which are 2 spells that are on here. We're gonna give Wither to We'll give Shriveling to Wendy, and we'll give Wither to he's gonna be my beat 'em up person, so I'm gonna give Wither to Carson. And I know I'm supposed to select one and put the rest back, but I end up shuffling in and out. So when it's time to use this, I'm gonna shuffle them up, take the top one, use it, flip it over, and then discard it to the side. So that's what I want to do. Don't judge me. Okay, so we got all that stuff. Each investigator starts with a clue. Hey, Mal, what's going on? What's going on? Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair, turn moody. Turn moody. And Yogi, you know you are always welcome on the channel. Pull up a chair. Okay. Each investigator starts off with 1 clue. And here we go.
You leave the last vestiges of civilization behind, taking a road that is nothing more than hard-packed dirt. Only when the ancient, gnarled trees of the country give way to a large clearing do you first see the lonesome, dilapidated manor where the missing woman was last seen. Ada Miller, the former society columnist for the Arkham Advertiser, recently quit her job after inheriting this desolate estate and a large amount of money from her great aunt. Ada told everyone she was going to use her inheritance to be a novelist. 2 days ago, she called her publisher in a panic from this gloomy mansion. She swore she would be back to Arkham on the next train. Unfortunately, she never arrived.
Sounds like a safe space, right? Garden, weird armed garden things. It seems like a place you would want to make a summer home. No. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay. Boom. The tile floor of the entrance hall is old and cracked. The furniture is worn, but the lack of dust indicates that someone has tidied this room recently. So someone's still in the house. This is where stuff gets creepy. I wish I had a voice like that. There we go. I already found it. Entry hall. Got it down. Our investigators. In the silence of the mansion, you can only hear the shifting of your companions and your own breathing. Ooh. So somebody, before they went in, we all get placed here. Like I said, I painted the minis, but if you want to see what the minis look like, check out my Instagram. I have them up there super close up. They're not that great, but I painted them. So, alrighty. Get into this. An ugly series of scratches mar the walls. Place the search token as indicated. Thick oak doors lead deeper into the mansion. Place explore tokens. This seems safe. This is fine. This is fine. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, so we're kicking off right into it. No more explanation. First off, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna use well, she's within range, so it's fine. I'm gonna open up this door right here on the right, because real explorers go right. So let's do it. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Explore. A billiards table in the middle of the room still has several balls left out. A cue has been abandoned across the corner of the table. Discard the explore token and place the billiards room. It's perfectly safe. It's all in our imagination. No one wants to kill us. No one wants to kill us. Yeah? A small trinket has been dropped on the ground. Did this once belong to Ada? Place the lucky rabbit's foot common item as indicated. Once again, how lucky is it? Wasn't lucky for the rabbit. But it does once per round allow us to re-roll a die, so yay. Alright, though everything else has been uncovered, something hanging on the wall is still shrouded. Place the search token as indicated. And I can move one space in, which I will. So that was my first action. My second action is I'm gonna pick that up. Thank you. And that'll be the end of her turn. Oh, I forgot my turn tokens. So I got some turn tokens. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Hey, Steven as well. What's up? Steven and Steven, welcome aboard. Pull up a chair. So her turn is over. We'll put that on there to indicate she's done. Get 2 more for the other investigators. That's how I keep track of who went and who hasn't. Who has gone and who has not. I will say William York will open up this side door. Solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Explore. This door leads to an office that appears half inhabited. Far side of the room contains a covered chair and an empty shelf, but the desk and chairs near the door have been uncovered and dusted. Discard this and place the office token as indicated. Like I said, it's a normal house. Normal house. On closer inspection, the desk has still a fresh inkwell and several recently dated papers. A search token is indicated. You may move one space into the room. And I will. And then my second action is going to be to search the table. The desk still has a fresh inkwell and several recently dated pages. Let's do it. The pages all appear to be drafts of letters intended to be sent to Ada's publisher. Most of them start with how settling in and cleaning the house has been going before trailing off. The most recently dated letter begins, "I am not sure if you will believe me, but I need to..." Then the loopy handwriting stops abruptly. Gain one clue and discard search token. So clue. With the letters being of little help, you begin to rifle through the drawers. Most are empty, but you do find a letter-bound journal. Gain the old journal unique item. The investigator holding the old journal unique item can read it. Okay. Old journal. Alright. Okay. That will be his 2. Carson's gonna first, as an action, use his ability to let Mr. Well, actually, let me see if I need to. Yes, I do. So Carson's turn. That was York's turn. Carson's turn is going to use his action to let William York take another action. Today's my sister putting together an early birthday party for Luna. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Luna! Woohoo! That's awesome. So, for those who are wondering who Luna is Steven's daughter. And if you watch any of our Kingdom Death Monster playthroughs, you get to see her featured in the background from time to time. Okay, so he's going to use his first action to allow York to take another action to look at this journal. Read it. The house is massive. I do not know what Great Aunt Serafina did with all the space. Well, I think mostly she just filled it with hideous furniture and gaudy mirrors. A good cleaning, some fresh paint, and some new furniture will have this place feeling like home in no time. My favorite room is probably the cozy office off the front hall. Not that anyone will see it, there's no one around for miles, but the solitude is perfect for my writing. To Ada. There's a list on the next page. Notes for workers. Replace cracked tile in foyer. Repair creaking stair. Figure out what Great Aunt Serafina used to fix these mirrors to the walls. All new windows in second floor lounge. Replace furniture in my new bedroom on the first floor. Help getting into locked attic. Yeah, it's probably not good. Notes for self. Hire some workers. Added under in a scroll. Critter in the attic. Get rid of. Gain one clue. So, the attic, huh? Alright. There are no more entries in the journal. You can continue reading as an action. Nope. That was the first action. The second action, he's going to move in with her for next round. And that will end the 3 actions of the investigators. Let the pain begin. It seems safe, Stephen. It does. It does. Lights flicker, and for an instant, shadows that were cast by nothing on this earth stalk across the wall. No immediate effect. It's a safe house. Once again, we wouldn't be having these problems if you burned the house down. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, this investigation would be 1 minute long for me. Okay. Investigator phase. I'm going to have Mr. York go first this time, so let's pop these up. And this William York will go first, and he will move 1, 2, and then he will open this door for a second action. Heck no! The massive stairs that connects the 2 floors is worn and cracked from age and lack of care. Discard this Explore token and place the hall stairs and door as indicated. This seems safe, right? I think he should just go exploring alone. That's how these stories work. Door. 2 more nondescript oak doors lay ahead from the claustrophobic space at the top of the stairs. This one and that one. No. I'm not going in there. I'm good. That'll end his turn. I'm good. I should have read more of the journal, but I'll do so in a little bit. So, Wendy's turn. Actually, Carson's turn. Carson's gonna let Wendy move, use his action to let her take an extra action, which she'll move, and then he will. His second action is to boom, boom, and he's good. And that ends Carson's turn. Alright, Wendy's turn. She is going first action. Search. Something hanging on the wall is still shrouded with a white covering. Let's see what it is. Beneath the sheet is an old dusty mirror with a tarnished silver frame. Examining it, you find nothing amiss. A strange engraving on the frame reads, "Open the way." Gain 1 clue token. Gain 1 clue token and discard. And then her second action, 1, 2. Alright. Once we open this door and check out this scratching, then we can go up the stairs. So that will end her turn. Alright, we're done. See how quick this game moves? The air is tinted with an unfamiliar color. No immediate effect. William York hears his name and turns to find his reflection in the glass cabinet door. In the reflection, a fragment of paper sticks out from his pocket. He wonders what it could be. When he checks, he finds a thick piece of folded parchment has appeared bearing a strange note. William York suffers 2 face-down horror, willpower negates. Then he gains the Incriminating Evidence unique item. He can review it in the app. Oh, dice rolling time. All right. So, willpower. He has 4. Willpower. So he'll take 1 face-down damage, spending that clue. Like I said, my dice rolls. Great! Hey, William, what's up? Pull up a chair, man. Locked attic. Seems safe. Seems like it could be a good place. Alright. Alright, so he's going to suffer 1 face-down horror. And he gains the Incriminating Evidence. Okay. Our turn. I will say first person to go will be Carson. First action is to give William an extra action. So let's see. Another investigator within range may perform one action. So William's going to look at this thing. What's this about? What's all this? An ugly series of scratches has been gouged into the wall here. The scratches appear to be recent, though you cannot identify what may have caused them. You step back and recognize familiar shapes in the scratches. That is a Observation puzzle. I've got 4 tries. Carson's probably the best at it, but 4 tries. Let's give it a whirl. 4 tries. 4. What the heck am I looking at? Tries. Carson will attempt it next, but I'm trying to figure out how to put this together. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's a puzzle, of course. This looks like some sort of puzzle. It seems to run on some form of electricity. It spells something. These two look like they go together. So that's 1. Those 3 look like they go together. A good in the middle. A is supposed to be in the middle. Okay. This goes here, 3, and that goes there. That's 4. So that'll be that's the first turn by William, the free action. The second one I'll go back with Carson. Yeah. I like it too, but I don't know. This seems like it would go here. And this would go back here. And then here. Then here. So I've been screwing that up. So that's 4. I got 1 more with Carson. Okay, there we go. Leave, it says. Leave. Leave. It says leave on it. Okay, so that was Carson's turn. Carson's done. Mr. Yorks is going to go next. So let's finish this off for his first action. He has 4. 1, 2. Puzzle completed. You recognize backwards letter carved among the other scratches. The word the letter spells is leave. Okay. Gain 1 coup token. That would be my immediate response is okay, and then I would walk out the house and never come back and burn it down. It does sound like good advice. So that was his first action. His second action is going to be to open up this door. A solid oak door leads. Let's check out what's in it. The dining room and kitchen are in a state of mild disarray. Only 1 chair has been pulled up to the dining table while the rest are stacked in the corner. A pile of discarded furniture sheets next to them. The kitchen cabinets hang over, revealing little to nothing. Discard this token and place the dining room, a wall, and a door. Big pile. Yep. Perfectly safe. A wall. Cabinet looks like. And the door. Another of the house oak door leads off to an area connected to the kitchen. Place an explorer token is indicated. A paper that looks as though it were ripped from a book has been weighed down under a glass of water. Search token is indicated. You may move one space in the room. YOLO! Alright. So that was his 2 actions. And now Wendy's turn. Her first action is to move 1, 2, and then her second action is. A piece of paper clearly ripped from some book has been weighed down under a glass of water. The sheet of paper has a stylized bird drawn it surrounded in strange symbology that gives you an uneasy feeling. She is going to test lore, which is a 3. Welcome new people to the channel as you watch me roll dice and fail horribly at it. Hey, 2. I'll take that. 1, 2. You recognize the bird as a whippoorwill, and the arcane symbology is used in rituals to procure great knowledge at a terrible price. Underneath the drawing is a note in loopy handwriting. Great Aunt Seraphina seems obsessed with these symbols. They are all over her books and even some of her jewelry. Must find their history. Plot for a novel. Gain 1 clue and discard a search. And that was 2. 1 and 2. Done and done. Okay. Here we go. Whispering voices drift down the halls. Their chanting becomes louder and louder. Carson Sinclair covers his ears and starts banging his head against the wall to get the voices out. It's not good, Carson. Suffer 1 face down damage and 1 face up horror. Willpower negates. He rolls 3 dice. Don't bang your head against the wall. It's not good. He's gonna spend 1 clue to take, and he'll put it on the horror, so he'll take a face down damage. He doesn't like being scared. Not fun. He doesn't enjoy it. Face down damage. Okay. I don't want to go upstairs. All right, so I don't want to go upstairs. I think there's a bedroom over here. Mr. Williams gonna move 1 here, and then he is going to open this door for his second, and then we'll get Carson to help him read the book for the next. Another big room. A long empty hall stretches towards the back of the house. Place the interior hall tile and a wall as indicated. Do, 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 do. Someone has dragged out an old dented toolbox, though most of the tools from it appear too old to be of use. One is in respectable condition. Place the shovel common item as indicated. Y'all did see me do that. Shovel common item. A shelf has been shifted awkwardly away from the wall, revealing a door. Floor token. Identical doors lead to rooms off the hall. Yep. Stepping on in. Okay. Would it be like right for William to have the shovel. Seems so. So that will end his turn, but he's probably going to get an extra action in a second anyway. So Mr. Carson's going to go next, and he'll move 1, 2 for his first action, and then his second action he'll activate and let William go next. We'll go with you know what? I don't know. I want to see maybe the small bedroom here or whatever the secret is. Let's find out where the secret hall goes. How about that? A shelf has been shifted awkwardly away from the wall, revealing a door. You go through the hidden door and find yourself in a narrow passage between walls that rises sharply. Discard this and place the secret passage. Oh, it's a square. Find it. Here it is. The long hall ends in an enormous cloth-covered wall. Place the hall 1 and hall corner 2 and the door and the wall. Want me to place everything. Hall corner 3. Hall 1. Hall corner. This go here. Like that's where that was leading. Hall 1. Da-da-da. Where is it? Here. We place this here. That's the door. And the door. I can't see where the door is. Oh, okay. A taping hole is coming from the cloth-covered wall. Place a search token as indicated. You emerge through a trapdoor in the second story of the house. Place a secret passage token. More of the house. The house's identical oak doors line the hall. Place an explore token. One, 2, 3. One of the oak doors has been modified to include a lock. Here it is. That's the locked door. Okay. All right. So that's where he is for his free action. Carson did that. So Carson's done. He's done. Wendy's turn. Move 1, 2. Next action. Can't go exploring everything, right? This bothers me. I want to open up that door. I'm going to open up the small bedroom door. This is a very little. There's very little furniture in this bedroom. A thick layer of dust covers an empty bed frame and an old dresser. An object hanging against the wall has been covered with a sheet. The sheet is stained with a strange inky substance. Let's look under that, because that's how horror movies work. Sure. That's how horror movies work. Here we go. This goes against everything I would do in this situation. A senseless chatter arises, filling not just the air, but Wendy Adams' mind. Wendy suffers 2 horror. Willpower plus 1 die negate. So she'll roll 4 dice. 1, 2, 3 successes. Haha. The Mythos event affects the investigator with the unique incriminating evidence item, which would be William Yorick. There is a tinkling and then a thrash as a souvenir spoon display falls from the wall to the ground. When you turn, startled by the sudden noise, you find a piece of thick parchment among the shining silver. It appears to be another strange note. Suffer 2 face-down horror, willpower negate. The investigator holding the incriminating evidence may review the note by interacting with it in the act. Okay, willpower, his willpower is 4, so he would roll 4 dice. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not 1, 2, 3. I'm good. As I said, it's not real. Not real. Okay. New actions. Let's do this. Let's do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Ooh. All right, so Wendy is gonna go first this time, and she's gonna look at whatever this thing is covered on the wall. An object hanging against the wall has been covered with a sheet. The sheet is stained with a strange inky substance. You cannot determine what the stain was created for. Parts of it are still damp. The thick black liquid beading here and there. Whatever substance is, the surface underneath must be covered in it. Uncover the object. You pull down the shroud, expecting to see more of the inky substance on the object below, but the full-length mirror underneath is spotless. As you watch your reflection, a spot of the black liquid drips from an unseen source onto your forehead. You instinctively reach to your head to wipe away the liquid, but do not find any liquid on you. When you look back to your reflection, any sign of the liquid is gone. Suffer 1 face-down horror and gain 2 clues, then discard a search token. Okay. Yay. Okay, so that was her first action. Her second action is to move 1, 2 to get here. And that'll end her turn. Let Carson's turn go. He'll do 1, 2 to get here, and then he'll give his extra action to William. William's going to use that action to do the incriminating evidence. Nope, that's the old journal. Incriminating evidence. Here it is. Read. The backwards writing causes you some minor confusion while you attempt to read it. Test observation, which is a 4. 4 shots. I'm actually going to spend the clue to make that 3. The backwards writing is nothing compared to the ancient tomes you have encountered, and you find yourself reading with ease. My name is Ada Miller, and I am trapped somewhere strange. I need your help. I think there is something in here with me. I do not know how I got here, but I need to get out. Hurry, gain 1 clue, so I got my clue. Is there more to it? Why would you make me use an action to read it again? Okay. So, William's turn. Let's spend 2 actions to do some stuff. Let's read on and read on. I'm just going to take this turn to read. I moved to the big bedroom on the 1st floor. I cannot sleep in Great Aunt Seraphina's room on the 2nd floor. I spent my first few nights in there, as it is the most recently furnished room, but noises from the attic woke me at all hours of the night. Critters, as Grandpa would put it. Another thing for the list. I have been keeping my eye out for an attic key, as there must be one somewhere around here. It might be a fun project to make some traps for the creatures myself. I have not done that in ages. Not really something I need after my big move to the city to work at the advertiser. Ta-ada. Oh, ta-da. Ta-ada. There's another short entry on the next page. I thought a lot about Great Aunt Seraphina today. Why she left me her money and her thing. We were never close. She was not close to anyone. Grandpa's brother married her against everyone's wishes and then died young, so I suppose there was never much connecting her to the family. She almost took me camping near Dunwich once, but Grandpa refused no matter how much I begged and cried to go. He was a stubborn old man. I think he would be proud of me now. Tada. Gain one clue. There are more entries. Oh, come on. And then my second one would be this. I'm risking a lot contacting you. Every time I break the barrier between the worlds, it gets thinner. I do not think I should be meddling in magic. Whoever, whatever is in here, I think it knows when I meddle. Bad things happen. I'm getting desperate. I remember when I first noticed something wrong about where I was. I was in the attic. Does that help you? I hope so. Please hurry. It's getting closer. Ada, gain one. Alright. And that was his two. And Carson's done. Oh my gosh. So this is all about the reading and finding out what's going on. We're done. We're done. William York suddenly stumbles and falls into a pit that extends deep into the earth. I've been falling for 30 minutes! After falling for what seems like a lifetime, he slams hard into the ground where he started. Suffers 2 damage and 1 horror, but observation plus 1 negates, so he'll be rolling 5 dice. Okay, so I'll put that on the 2 damage. Oh, I'll take a horror too, huh? I won't. I'll take 1 damage and 1 horror. I'll take 1 damage and 1 horror. So 1 damage. You clutch at the wound and your hand comes away red. Resolve immediately. Suffer 1 additional face down damage, then flip this card face down. Awesome. Awesome. And 1 horror. Come on. Come on. Show it. Squeamish. Keep face up. After you perform an attack action, flip 1 horror face up. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we need to keep moving. Wendy. Wendy's gonna move 1 and she's gonna open that door. Everything's in the reading. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Floor. Good lord. Half of the furniture in this room still have covers on them, and someone has abandoned a broom on the corner. Place the lounge. Nope, that's the entry hall. You're the ballroom. I'm gonna have to move this down. Hold on. Up there. Just down. Here you go. Oh, I forgot to pick. Okay, an age portrait of a young couple hanging on a wall. Place search tokens indicated. There is a side table between 2 chairs on the far side of the room. Search token. And I can move 1 space in, whichever. Alright, so that's her. I think Carson is going to move. No, Carson's going to look through that peephole. Occasionally, a rhythmic tapping noise comes from the cloth covered. Search it. You lift the cloth, but disturbing it causes the wall sheets to crumble to the floor. The wall underneath is one massive mirror reflecting the hall. The tapping seems to be coming from behind the mirror. You lean closer, trying to hear if it might be a rodent or another small creature. The tap turns into loud, measured bangs in response. Two face down horror. Not good. Listen to the banging, bang back on the mirror. I'll listen to it. It might be something. You listen to the banging and notice a repeated pattern. 3 short bangs followed by 3 long bangs, then again by 3 short bangs. So SOS. After that, there is a pause, then a short bang, and a long bang followed by 2 long bangs. I don't know what that one means. Someone is definitely trying to communicate with you. Though you can find no way to reach them behind the mirror, gain a clue. So there's an SOS and then something else. After a moment, the banging stops and does not restart. Remove. So mirrors in the house. All right. So his second action is going to give it to Mr. Yorick, who is going to head back to this. Oh. Okay. Head back to this. Great Aunt Serafina was certainly a character. I keep finding strange old tomes and objects all around the place. Her library is extensive, but why on earth she felt the need to open something called the Sacrificial Gateway is beyond me. Why would she open that? Why? Sounds are still coming from the attic. I think being alone out here is getting to me. The other day I thought I saw something weird in the reflection of one of the mirrors. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw my reflection waving at me. You know what that reminds me of? Like if you, when you walk by your mirror and all you see is this. Burn the house down. But when I looked over, it was nothing. Must have been my imagination. Ada, there is another entry page on the next. I fear I must be losing my mind. I see strange things in the mirror all the time now. I cannot relate it here. I have covered all the mirrors in the house just to get a break from it all. I think Great Aunt Serafina had even more secrets than anyone suspected. Except maybe Grandpa. I will leave for Arkham straight away tomorrow. My publisher will help me set up with an apartment. The thingy in the attic is back again. I have the key to the attic door now. Which reminds me, put the copy of it in a safer place than my bedroom drawer before leaving. I wonder. Okay, so we need to get to the small bedroom. I wonder if it would settle my mind to trap whatever it is up there. 8, I gained 2 clues. Clue flush! You have learned all you can from Ada's journal. So that was the free action from Carson. Okay, so, William's turn. I need to find her bedroom. It said her bedroom was on the 1st floor, right? I think it said her bedroom was on the 1st floor. So he'll move back 1, 2, and then open up this door. Yep, floor. Several pieces of furniture are covered in white sheets. A threadbare rug on the floor is the only splash of color in the room. Discard this explore token. You see the legs of a bedside table underneath one of the sheets. I think this is where her room was. I can move 1 space into the room, which is great. So first action was to move, second action was to interact. We're done. So we've gone through the journals. The mirrors are the problem. We need to find the key to get into the attic because that's probably where she is, which is here. So we'll have to check out. I think this is her bedroom, but there might be something over here. Oh yeah, I come up with this crazy ideas on my. Carson Sinclair glances ahead only to see himself from behind. His sight stretched thin and his mind nearing the breaking point. Suffers 3 horror lore negates, and he rolls 4 dice on lore. Wow, that's awful. So he's going to spend this 1 clue to suffer 2 horror. Ugh. First one, sudden shock. Drop 2 random items, then flip this card face down. He only has 1 random item, so pop. And then the second one, minor shock, no additional effect, flip this face down. So he has 4 of 6. Awesome. So this will be Mr. York again. The floor underneath your feet vibrates and shudders, then a piece of paper forces its way through the cracks in the floorboard. It is made of the same thick parchment that the first appeared. Come on! You bend over to retrieve it and add it to the previous note. Suffer 2 face-down horror, willpower negates. The investigator holding the incriminating evidence may check it out. Okay, willpower 4. 1, 2. I'm good. Okay. William's gonna go first. Let's open this up. Search. It looks like the table has not been used in months, perhaps years. The first drawer contains nothing but a dead spider. But the second contains a strange tome. Gain the rack spell. Next rack. Spell. Then rack is a strong spell. Then discard the search token. That's his first action. His second action. Wait, there's a door here that I didn't know about. His second action is going to be 1. He'll be there. We'll check out what's outside. So he's done. Carson's going to move. He's going to pick back up his lantern for 1. Then he's going to move 1, 2 in the room for 2. Actually, 1, 2 here for 2. Wendy, she's going. There's mirrors all over the stinking house. She's going to look here first. An aged portrait of a young couple hangs on the wall. A plaque on the portrait reads Serafina and Arnold. Something about the portrait causes you to look closer. She needs to test observation, which is 4. 1, 2, and she'll spend 1 to make it 3. Small details in the portrait appear to have been given more detail than even the man, Arnold. Birds you recognize as whippoorwills take flight in the background, each one delicately and lovingly interpreted on the canvas. One even seems to sing to Arnold. Gain a clue, then discard the search. Second action, she'll move here to check this out, and that'll end her turn. I know bad things are coming. I know it is. I feel like I'm taking too long. Wendy Adams suddenly drops to her knees, clutching at her gut. Her skin bulges and distends as something moves beneath it. Twisting within her innards, Wendy suffers 1 face-down damage and 1 horror. Just, can I negate it, please? 1 face-down damage and 1 horror. Hysteria. Flip 1 damage face up, then flip this card face down. Awesome. Motion sickness. Keep face up. You cannot spend clues when resolving strength or dex tests. So we need to find a way to get rid of that. Okay. Alright. William's going to go first, and let's open this up. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. This bedroom shows signs of an inhabitant. It has been cleaned, and it looks as though someone just recently made up the bed, though you notice a bed sheet missing. Bedroom 2. Okay, so this is her room. The bedside table has been stacked high with works from recent authors, including Agatha Christie, Langston Hughes, and Virginia Woolf. A trinket presumably belonging to Ada has been left on the small desk. Placed a lucky cigarette case. I want that. I really want that. I want the lucky cigarette case. Because it's a recurring thing to do. I do want it. Instead of a one-time burn. And yes, I'm going in. Okay, that is his first action. His second action is going to be to pick up the lucky cigarette. He's done. Let's spin over here to Wendy. Wendy will check this out for first action. You attempt to open the side table drawer, but you find it secretly locked. Surely you can pick a simple lock such as this one. Tap to attempt this puzzle using agility, which I have 5. Alright, so let me think about this. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 moves to do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's her first action. And her second action, get back to it. 1, 2. Hey, Francisco, what's going on? What's going on? Pull up a chair. The lock clicks and you are able to open the drawer. Inside you find a firearm with a mother of pearl handle. Gain the 45 automatic. Which does 4 damage when we shoot people in the face. And get rid of the search token. Okay, so when the creatures start coming, we start shooting. That was both of hers. Then we'll go down to Mr. York. We're going to go to this room first on the side. A solid door leads to another area of the house. The library is clearly one of the few rooms of the mansion in use. The shelves gleam with polish and a vast assortment of volumes pack the shelves. Place the library token as indicated. Library. The library. Alright. One out of place in this room is what looks like a bed sheet draped over something hanging above a low shelf. She was covering the mirrors. She was covering. Use clues. Don't. I can't because of this Francisco. This is the reason why I can't use clues. You cannot spend clues while resolving a dex test, and that is a test, from what I understand. That's the reason why I can't. She was covering up the mirrors. A stack of particularly sinister-looking books has been piled in the next to the door. Place a search token. And then the a dark red door disappears to result of more recent renovation. Yeah, I know with tokens I can gain additional puzzle steps, but the injury makes it so I can't because it was a dex test. And yep, he'll go into the room for his first action. His second action is it's gonna be a mirror. Is another mirror that's there. She's been covering up mirrors. And that's a stupid mirror, so I'm gonna look at the mirror. A bedsheet has been draped over something hanging above a low shelf. It's the mirror. You pull the bed sheet and find the broad mirror underneath. In the reflection, you see yourself in front of rows of books, just as you expected. As you watch the mirror, a young woman matching the description you received at Ada Miller dashes through the library behind you. You startle backward at her sudden appearance and expect to crash into the young lady, but look away for the reflection and find she is not in the room. Gain one clue. Tests are rolls. I see that is solving a puzzle. Oh, I thought it was just all connected, like, because it says that you have to use that. Sure, why not? I'll use these two to make it, and then I'll just say my second action would be to move. How about that? I didn't know that that was that distinction. All right, so that was his two. He's done. I could be wrong. Let me know. Let me know. I just figured when it said it was a dex test and you were testing to pick the lock, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. The air begins to shimmer with heat. The shimmer becomes a glow enveloping William York. William York suffers 3 face down damage, then he flips 3 damage face up. Yikes. What do we got? Observation negates, he rolls 4 dice. And he's got the lucky cigarette case for this very reason. Wow, that sucked. Cool. 1. So I will get 2. Then he flips 3 damage face up, so let's... shuffle these up, and let's flip 3. 1, 2, and 3 in that order. So let's see what we got. We've got 1. Damn it! Become lost in space and time. I hate becoming lost in space and time. It burns my turn. Suffer 1 additional face down damage and flip this face down. And become restrained, then discard this card. I am restrained. You cannot move voluntarily. Boo! Alright, so I'll put his token. Well, I get to come back. So. Okay, that was awful. He's lost in space and time. What more do you want to do to him? You want to give him more horror. Sweet. Willpower negate. The lights around you pop and shatter, plunging the area into darkness. Place darkness in your space, and, well, actually, let me read that. Do I suffer from those effects when I'm lost in space and time? Let's see. When an investigator forfeits an action while in space, standing. Nope, that's Rift. Rifts discarded by this effect do not cause an investigator to become lost in space and time. I guess it does. Unless stated otherwise. Yeah, teleportation would be good. So the lights around you pop and shatter, plunging the area into darkness. Place darkness in your space. He's lost in space and time. You feel someone you cannot see press a piece of paper into your hand. Another strange note has appeared. Suffer 2 face down horror. willpower negates. So I've got 2 things I gotta look up. 1, and I'll spend the clue for 2. So, no horror. Actually, I don't need to spend the clue. I'm gonna use the lucky cigarette case. No horror. Okay, let me get the hell out of here. So let's see what's happening. The denizens of the world are welcoming, but you feel uneasy. If you pass... Okay, so let's... I need to test observation. And I need a 2. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. If you pass, you realize the creatures would keep you... suffer 1 face-down horror, then place the investigator in any explored space and discard this card. Put this here. So it's a 1 face-down horror. Okay. And that puts me... Where do I want to appear? Put me here. That's where I'll go. And list, you are immune to other game effects until otherwise stated. Oh, I made it anyway. But, okay, immune to other game effects, then I wouldn't have had to use the lucky cigarette case. Okay. Alright, cool. Thank you. Thanks, Francisco. Alright, so my first action was to get out of being lost in space and time. My second action is going to be... I can't move because I'm restrained, so my second action is going to be to do this. The bedside table has been stacked high with works from recent authors. So let's test strength, which is a 4, and then I need to start reading what she's telling me. 1, 2. The drawer gives with a loud snap and half of the bobby pins falls to the floor. Inside you find something much more valuable. A key ring. Gain the old keys. There it is. So that's how we get into the attic. So then discard the search token. Alright. That's going to end his turn. Alright, it's time to get into the attic and find out what's going on. But before we do that, let's get Wendy 1, 2, and then her second action is to open up this room. This room has been cleaned recently, but other than that, does not appear to be inhabited. Discard the Explore token and place the bedroom 1 and wall as indicated. Okay. And an old grimoire has been shoved under the leg of the table. An evil book that has become a table stand, a table balancer. Okay, so that would be her. And then finally, I'm gonna move 1, and I'm actually gonna open this door. The room contains little else other than a collection of boxes and a writing desk. How's a raven like a writing desk? Place the study, a door, and a wall. A box has been left open on the floor. Okay. Now I just need... York's going to read the notes, and then we're huffing it. We're huffing it to... Oh, and I get rid of this restraint. We're huffing it to here, because he's got... Unbidden, the terrible things you have seen rise up from your memory where they were safely locked away. Each investigator flips to horror face up. Cool. What do you got? Minor shock. No immediate effect. Flip it face down. Minor shock. No immediate effect. Flip it face down. All right. You've only got 2, so... weak-willed. Become mesmerized. Then flip this face down. Resolve immediately. Mesmerized says... at the end of your turn, an alien will take control. Flip this card, so we need to shuffle these and see what happens. I don't want an alien to take me over. I don't like it. I don't like it. Shuffle these out. And I become mesmerized. That was 1, and then this was 2. Hysteria. Flip 1 damage face up, then flip this face down. My damage is already flipped face up. I'm good. Now, this is 2 horror, so he's got this stuff, so let's find out what he gets. Alright, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with minor shock. If y'all want to see what minor shock is, no additional effect. And... Nyctophobia. Keep face up. When you end your turn in a space with darkness, suffer 1 horror. Okay, so that's going to kill him horribly. That's his 2. Suffer from Nyctophobia. Nyctophobia. Knight to Rook 2. Alright, so let's get with Carson first. Do this. Search the box. This is Dex, because he is super fast as an old guy. The box is packed full with carefully wrapped baubles and scrolls. You will need to be careful to shift things around. He's got 1. 2 fragile baubles collide, but thankfully do not break. You decide to wait until your hand is steady to keep looking. That was a waste. And then he'll move 1, 2 to Wendy, and he's done. Wendy is going to search this for her first action. The grimoire. You pull out the book, balancing the side table, and then take a look. It is filled with annotations in a spiky handwriting. Tests lore. Her lore is 3. She will spend 2 clues. Can do that. Actually, no, she's going to re-roll 1 die. She will spend 1 clue because she had the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. She'll spend 1 clue to make this a 2. Could have been 3. The meaning of the annotation escapes you. Shoot, I shouldn't have done. Okay, so that's her first action. Her second action, let's do it again. I want to know what this thing is. Let's not be greedy this time. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. The annotations appear to be theoretical dimensional physics work. Someone is attempting to violate the barriers of reality. Gain the circumstantial evidence unique item, then discard this search card. Okay. That's her 2. Alright, William. I know what I need to do. It's probably clues, so we probably need to get a moving. We need to get moving. I've got the key. 1, 2, 1, 2. That'll end his turn. I should be reading this, but I'll wait until Carson can let me do it. Electricity crackles in the air. The mythos affects each investigator in the kitchen. No one's in the kitchen. The mirrors of the house hum and vibrate so loudly you clap your hands over your ears. For a moment, reality seems to overlap on itself. 2 versions of the room you are in both appearing simultaneously. You squeeze your eyes shut When you open them again, you find your surroundings different. Clear the board. Wait, what? I was almost to the door! What? I want to use terse language. So let's go ahead. It says clear the board. I was almost there. Stupid lost space and time. Clear the board. I was almost there. This is probably what happened to her. Ah. I was almost there. Alright. Alright, Rabbit. Where are we? You appear in a cluttered attic. Place the attic. Oh. You could have gave me one more turn, game. One more turn. Try to remember the map. I will try. Could have given me one more turn. Put this here. This here. You appear to be in a cluttered attic. Place the attic tile, a door, and a wall as indicated. Hop, hop, hop. Then each investigator suffers 2 horror. Willpower negates. 4. Oh, something happened to her at the end of the round. I forgot to show that. An alien tried to take her over. Move 2 spaces away from it and then discard. We're good. We're good with that. I'm good with that. 1, 2. We're good. You, willpower's 3. Ha 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 ha. Done that 1. Oh, wait. Once per round, I can reroll a die. Reroll. Yes! Then the other one. We're good. Then, you have 3 as well. 1, 2. We're good. Everybody's good. No horror. Okay, if floor leads out of the room, place an explore token as indicated. An enormous mirror looms over you. Rather than showing a reflection, it appears to be reflecting a room exactly like the one you are in, but free from clutter and occupied by a sad young woman. She raises a hand and strange purple tendrils emerge, touching at the surface of the mirror. The woman looks at you, her eyes wet with unshed tears. I told you, I refuse to die in that world. I'm really sorry about what comes next, but I owe an enormous debt to the being that gave me the powers and knowledge I have now. It is the key and the gate, and its servant requires feeding. The thing that was hunting me is coming. I hope. Stops to wipe her eyes. I hope your end is quick. I will do my best to ensure it is. Then the sad woman, Ada Miller, turns and leaves. You so and so. The Mythos event affects the investigator nearest to an interact token. Everybody. A sinuous creature made of bristling, reflective shards emerged from the closest mirror, barreling through the open air towards you. When it reaches you, it circles you faster than you can follow. Its sharp glass appendages lashing out and digging into your flesh suffer 3 damage and 2 horror. Dex negates. As quickly as it descended upon you, it flies off, diving back into the mirror where you cannot reach it. Perhaps if you cut off the creature's escape route, you would be able to defeat it. If you do not, its attacks will surely kill you. Deck. So I'm going to take some damage. Let's see how much damage I'm going to take. That's 2, so I'm going to be taking 3. I'm 3 for 3 in terms of damage. So this is not looking prosperous here. So I'm taking 3 taking 3 of something. I'm gonna take 2 damage and 1 horror. And they're all face up, aren't they? Shoot. Oh, it says when it is reached. Oh, just choose one for it to suffer with. Oh, I thought it was everybody. It says the nearest investigator, which was everyone. Could have been Dex, which then I would have chosen Wendy because she had the highest Dex. So I'll roll 2 more. Didn't matter. So she will take once again, it's still the same 3 that I'm taking. She'll take 2 damage and 1 horror. So, blow to the head, become dazed, then flip this card face down. Ooh. And lasting injury, keep this face up. No effect, keep this card face up. So, become dazed. You cannot spend clues to resolve puzzle tests. Okay. Well, let's get the hell out of here. So, Carson's the first one that's going to run away and then open this door. Oh, you dirty so-and-so. I'm in the house backwards. Cute. Hall 1. Hall 1. Hall 4. I'm in the house backwards. Cute. Very, very, very cute. Hall 1. Hall corner 1. I see what you're doing to me. Nice. I get your game. And the wall. I have to see what the wall is done. The corner of the rug has been pulled back, revealing a trap door. I see what's happening here. The end of the hall still terminates in a giant mirrored wall. Place an interact token as indicated. Yeah, I see what's happening. Yeah, I see what's happening. So we're going backwards through the house. Gotcha. Because it's a flip mirror image of the house, huh? Okay, Carson, you're done. Wendy, let's ride. 1, 2. One, 2. I know this mirror's here and it's gonna affect me. Problem is, I need to cover up these mirrors so it has no way to escape. I shouldn't have been pulling bed sheets off before. So all the mirrors I've been uncovering are now here. So I got to deal with it. Yorick is going to 1, 2. One. Alright, take it easy on me now. Skittering and creeping, 100,000 spiders emerge from their hiding place. Wendy Adams scrambles to avoid the worst of a bite. Test Dex 2. Her Dex is 5. 1, 2, she's good. If she passes, she receives only a trace of their strange venom, but the experience is traumatizing. Wendy suffers one face down horror and becomes dazed. She's dazed already. And at the end of her turn, well, she would have gotten rid of dazed, and now she's dazed. Our turns. Okay. Um, Wendy's going to. Yep, trap door. Which goes to the interior hall. Oh yeah, the backwards. You gotta shift all this stuff. Okay. Even the oak doors are beginning to feel sinister. Take that game. She's already dazed. She wouldn't have been. At the end of her turn, it would have fallen off, and she just got it back again, which wasn't fun. So that was her first movement. Her second gonna be to open this door. Entire house backwards and is driving me bananas. I don't remember how it was set up before. Not gonna lie to you. And what do we got? A medallion has been left on the table. Another nondescript oak door leads further into the house. Alright, she's done. Open this door. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. This is bedroom 1. Bedroom 2. A picture on the wall. A grimoire lays open on the side table. Place a search token, so another one. I want to fight something, but stuff is cheap shotting me. Yep, he's gonna move in for his first action, and his second action, he's going to search this. You recognize the grimoire from the other reality, but this one has newer annotations. It looks like someone was modifying their original calculation. Perhaps after ending up in this reality, their end goal still seems to be opening holes in the fabric of dimension. Being 2 clues. William Yorick is beast mode. He has like all the clues. Okay, so that says 2. He's done. Sinclair, 1. Bottom one, 2. Okay. Stairs going down. Going up the stairs, going down. And the two identical oak doors lead to other sides, but we still have the key. I think I need to get to the front door with the key. If this is reversed, then the front door is the door with the front door. So how my brain's rationalizing this is the attic was the way in. And if everything's mirror, then the front door is the way out. So we need to get out. Or else we're gonna keep getting harried by this thing. So that was his 2 actions that he's done. So I think that's the thing. She's gonna come this way. Get this well, she'll come this way and then go through this door. He is gonna go through, and we'll see if we can get to the door with the key. Okay, let's see if we can survive this, because I think I know how to get out of here, and this would follow. The mythos affects the investigator nearest to an interact token. You're in kind of a side hallway, so 1, 2. You are 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It'd be Wendy. Because, well, it goes into a trap door. I think it'd be Wendy. Suffers 3. So back to the sinister creature flying around and punching us in the face. So she rolls 5. So basically it's coming back to punch us again. 3, I can't use any clues, but I am going to use my Lucky Rabbit's Foot to re-roll that blank. And then I'm going to discard my candle because it says you cannot spend clues, but I'm not going to spend any clues. I'm going to not take any damage right now because I'm going to burn my candle. You may discard this card to convert all magnifying glass to success. Oh, while casting a spell. Never mind. Never mind. Shoot. So 3, and I'm taking 2. Well, those 2 are gonna be horror because that's what she can take. These are not face down. What's her first one? Minor shock, no revealed effect. Second one, claustrophobia. Whenever you end your turn within range 2 of or fewer. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 of or fewer spaces, suffer 1 face down horror. What? Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces. What? This makes no sense. So can someone explain this one to me who understands the game? Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 of or fewer spaces, suffer 1 face down horror. Range 2 or fewer spaces of what? Within range of 2. Oh! Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces. I don't know. I don't know what that. So I'm gonna keep checking the chat because I know y'all are smarter than me. So okay, so you are going 1, 2 to that. Open this up. There it is, the entry hall. And our salvation. That means if you are in a room with only 2 spaces or less, you take a horror. Mernin, Tara, how's it going? Mernin. Your chair awaits. So join us, join us. The word leave is scratched in the wall. Place the search tokens in. Doors and doors and doors. Doors lead off the entry. Yep. And yep, darn tootin's gonna move in here. That's my 2. He's done. Correct. Don't end your turn in a small room. I don't know how I can't. She'll do 1 here and she'll search this. You instantly recognize the symbology on the medallion from Ada's dining room note. The bird is a whippoorwill, and the arcane symbology is used in rituals to procure great knowledge. Gain 1 clue, and the cult sigil unique item. Okay. So that was 2. I didn't end my turn in a room with 2. So, okay. William York's turn. He's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. And his. Oh, the tile itself has to have. So she can never be in a hallway. She can't end her turn in the hallway. Gotcha. You have not noticed. You had not noticed before, but there is something strange about the walls in this room. This mythos event affects every investigator in the entry hall. Every investigator. Each investigator. Yep. Got 2 of them. The more you study them, the more the walls look yellowed and an awful pattern of grooves suggest claw marks. Suffer 2 horror willpower negates. Why do they give you other stats if all you're going to always test is willpower? So, William. 1, 2, we're good. And we will go for a 3 for 4. Carson. Oof. Oh, wait. Maybe? That's attacking unarmed. So, we'll spend 1 clue and just take 1 horror. Come on. Go. Minor shot. So he's at 4 of 6. Please stop. Thank you. Please, please. No more. No mas! Alright, so let's get William to try to go through the door first. Just to see if my thoughts are right. Because he's got the key. You open the door and look outside and find the world similarly mirrored to the inside of the house. The disorientation is overwhelming and you shut the door again. Something about this house must be the connection between this mirrored world and your own. Gain 1 clue. His first action was to move, his second was to do that. Carson's turn, he's going to look here and then have him open up one of the doors. Maybe it's the bedroom. Maybe I need to go to the bedroom. Wendy can't make it to the bedroom. Actually, I might give it to Wendy and have her open up. Wendy can't make it to a bedroom. Well, we gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. Okay, so Wendy has 2 horror and 5 crazy. So I think Carson's gonna go next. The scratches still look fresh in the mirror world, but you wonder how these actions bled through to the real world. The instrument used to create the message lies on the floor at the foot of the carving. Gain the ritual dagger common item. You do not remember a weapon like this in the original entry hall. Alright, so he's got some spells and some daggers. He can do stuff. And then his second he's going to give to Wendy. Move. 1, 2. Jeez, I hope I'm not screwing this up. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Your chair is ready, my good sir. And that'll end his turn, and then Wendy's turn. She's going to move and open up that door. Right. So this is the study. So she's about to suffer another horror. Okay. And it says when you end your turn, suffer one face down horror. So she is at 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more to go, and she is. Oh, I actually have 3 damage. She's not looking too good. Less okay. Less okay. The mythos affects. This mythos affects the investigator nearest to an interact token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's okay. So he's gonna get pelted, and he needs Dex because he's quick. He's quick for an old butler. He's super fast. Dexy. So he's gonna suffer damage and horror. Let's go with the damage route. So 1 horror, 3 damage. 1 horror face up. Drop 2 random items, then flip this card face down. Well, he's only got 2 items, so plop plop. And the 3 horror. First one. Let's just keep them all close so you can see. Minor injury. Second one. Muscle tear. Roll 1 fewer die while testing. Ooh. And third. Old injuries. Flip 1 other damage face up, then discard this card. 1 other damage face up. Lightheaded. Flip 1 horror face up, then flip this card. But come on! So discard this one. This one keeps face up, and this one's flip face down. Flip 1 horror face up. Hey, Cynthia, what's going on? I'm not dead yet, Brian. I'm not dead yet. I got better. Minor shock, no additional effect. Put this card face down. And that does not mean that I have not been rolling terribly. I'm just not dead yet. I have been rolling awful. Okay. So Carson's gonna pick up his stuff. And then he's gonna give an action to him to open the door. It's the back bedroom. I know it's the back bedroom. Bah. It's the back bedroom. It's this room. I need to get here. So he's going to move, actually, instead of opening the door. 1, 2. It's got to be the back bedroom. And that'll end Carson's turn. Wendy is going to move 1, 2, and open up that door. I know it's the back bedroom. I know it. I know it. The library. The library. And she'll take another stupid horror. I know. I know. Which will probably drive her insane. Where are my other two? Like, move them and they vanish. Gray old ones are messing with me. There's another big room. I just need to find it. Here. Another mirror. Yep. Yep. As expected. This was the one that was covered by the other sheet. And we're going to take our horror, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That ends Wendy's turn. I said I'm not dead yet. Alright, so let's get back to the bedroom. 1, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. You're suddenly aware of an awful, unstoppable passage of time, obsessively dwelling on your ultimate mortal fate. Each investigator suffers 2 horror. Stop with this each investigator trash. Okay, so willpower. William, with all the clues in the world. He's good. Let's see if Wendy's going crazy. 1, 2. She's fine. And Carson. Oh no. How much do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He would have started going crazy already. So we gotta discard those and give him a crazy. Insane. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm just gonna grab one from the middle. And then he would have gone crazy from before. Now he's just gonna suffer 1 face down horror. Here we go. So sorry I missed that. He has the same rolling skills as Oh man, you're cruel! Savage. Okay. So William's gonna go first. I want William to go first to open this door. And this is bedroom. Oh. Can you see if I put that up? Slammed it. That was nothing. He was here. 1, 2 with him. He did 1, 2, 1. So his first action was to open the door. Second action is to move back. Actually, no. Second action is to read. I found the way out, but it is bad, really bad. I'm not sure I can risk it. It will take my more magic, bad magic. Is there really good magic? I hate this place. Please, I need another way out. I refuse to die in here. Is there more? Yep, there's still more. Okay. Cancel. So, he's done. Wendy. One, two, 1, 2, and she's gonna go crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which would make her go insane. We'll just grab a rando. And she's got 3 injuries. Okay, that's Wendy's turn. Then we've got Carson. Carson's gonna go 1, and he's gonna open up this door. Gotta find a way out of here. That's the billiards room. There's a mirror in here. Not good, Carson. Not good. Yeah, no, I'm not going in that room. No, 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 no. I think I'm gonna unbury this game from the closet. Plus, I need to start painting the minis. So many. Tara, you can join us, and anybody else who's in the chat as well. So Brian Walbridge, who's in the chat, he has a Discord that's open that him Brian, myself, and his wife Cynthia, we paint miniatures every Saturday. So and it's open to anybody who wants to come join. But Tara, if you are there, come paint miniatures with us. We'll be delighted to have you. So that was his. All right, everybody's near a door, so we should be good. An interact token. Oh, that's Wendy. Wendy is all there. Wendy's getting punched in the face like you wouldn't believe. And she's texting Dex, which is 5. Bad rolls, like I told you, but I get to re-roll one with the lucky rabbit's foot. Hey, so 3. What will she not take? Damage. That's what she will not take, so she'll take horror. 2 horror. So her 2 horror turn into horrific arcane. Heck yeah, as long as it's not pre-dawn hours. I'm in Oregon. We can work out a time. Suffer 1 additional face down horror for each spell you have, then flip this face down. Well, I've got 1 spell, so I'm gonna take another horror. She's gonna die quick. And then phobia. Place a darkness token in your space. Darkness, everybody. Darkness. And flip this face down. She suffers another. Did it say face down horror? Suffer additional face down horror. Yep. So she's got 3 of 8 already, and she just went crazy. Okay. We gotta get the hooves gal out of here. So she is going to go first and open this door. Oh, thank gravy. Okay, so she found the lounge. And there's a portrait of a young woman hangs in the corner on a table underneath some sort of altar has been constructed. So the pictures are shifting. Okay. Yep. And my second action is going to be look at that picture. You recognize a wedding ring amongst the tributes on the altar and recall the whippoorwill singing to Arnold in the portrait. Symbology related to forbidden lore and dimensional physics cover the items scattered around the altar. The altar was used to channel great knowledge, gain 1 clue, and discard the search. I have to tap on that. I received zombie-side black paint on my... That's awesome, Francisco. Remember when you draw purity upgrades that you get an extra +1 to that attribute when you have 0 mutation? Football gamer, I don't know what that means. Are we talking about zombie-side? I don't know what that means. So that's Wendy's turn. She's done. I haven't attacked a single thing yet. We're gonna have your boy open this door. Is the office. The wall. I can move into that space. I don't want to. So then I'm gonna move 1, 2, and end my turn. You will move 1 here. Open up this door. The room is furnished like a servant's quarters. Discard this for the interior. There's a stupid mirror here. No, I don't want to. Okay, so we've got one more room left to open. Because I was his first to move and his second to open. So, actually, he didn't go in the room, did he? He just opened up the door. One. Yeah, I don't think he opened up that door. So he'll end his turn. In the distance, you hear sudden screams and howls of rage. The sound is gone as soon as it begins. This mythos affects the investigator with the lowest willpower in the space with the most investigators. Lowest willpower is between Carson and Wendy. I got rid of my dice, didn't I? I got one here. Sanity die, too. Hey, Canje, can you open the logbook? I want to know the current objective that is located at the top. Yeah, I will. No problem. Odds, Carson, evens, Wendy. Odds, so it's affecting Carson. Yep, I will. Let's see. Willpower, so rolling 2 die to negate 2 horror. Your vision tints red and the powerful anger courses through you. Suffer 2 horror minus 1 die. In your fear, you lash out. Each investigator in your space suffers 1 damage. Nobody's in your space. Flam depth. I wish I had a thing, so I'm gonna take 1 horror. Yeah, as soon as I finish the mythos, I'll pop it open for you. Oh, the Force of Adramon run through? Yeah, I'm actually getting back to that game soon. I actually be coming back to that game, so minor shock, no damage. Alright, so I'll flip open the log. Destroy the mirrors the strange creature is using to hide. I have been working against myself. Thank you, Francisco. I'm an idiot. Alright, so let's do this. 1, 2. Interact. Shatter the mirror. Strength roll. 4. One, two, 3. You find a visceral satisfaction in watching the shards of the mirror fall. Discard this. Wendy's turn. 1. Shatter the mirror. Roll 2 extra die if you have a heavy weapon or firearm. She has a firearm, so she will roll 2 extra die. 1, 2, 3, and spend the clue for 4. You smash you. So cool, it's gone. That'll end her turn. 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it's all right. Yeah, we're all blind. Yeah, it was to smash the mirrors. So we're gonna go back and smash the other 2. I think these should be all of them. That would be Carson. Carson's getting punched for some lovely rolls. Carson might be dead. I think Carson might be dead. that is 5 something. So he's taking 3 damage. He could take the 3 damage, and 2 horror. He could take both. 1, 2, 3. 1. No, it's actually a good idea to look at those things. People are probably like, "What are you doing? Smash the mirrors!" So let's knock it out. Minor shock, nothing. Minor shock, nothing. Minor injury, nothing. Minor injury, nothing. Minor injury, what luck? Well, luck. So I have 6 damage on me. Alright, let's break some things. So Carson's gonna go first. Out of the mirror. Roll 2 dice if you have a heavy weapon or firearm. He does not, so he's just gonna be rolling 3. And he's gonna use both actions to try to do this. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Alright, Francisco, thanks for joining. And then he's gonna move. 1, 2. Wendy. 1, 2, 1, 2. You. 1, 2, and then open this door just in case there's a mirror here. Oh, thanks, Francisco. Thank you so much for becoming a subscriber. A bedside table is stacked with volumes with backwards titles. Those search tokens indicated. And I will move into the room. That's it. William York's bones creak and become as brittle as stale bread. Suffers 2 face-down horror damage and 2 horror. Willpower negates. Then he flips 3 horror face up and becomes dazed. Okay, so let's take this in order. Always look at your objectives. Always look at your objectives. Yeah, this happened. Okay, so let's see what happens to him. He's going to suffer 2 face-down damage and 2 horror. Wait, he's got clues to spend. He's going to spend 2 clues. He's going to suffer... He'll suffer 2 face-down damage only. And then it says, then flip 3 horror face up and become dazed. First one is minor shock. Second one's minor shock. And he becomes dazed. I like that the dining room is next to the foyer. You could have friends over for dinner and then kick them out. Out. He can't spend clues this round. Coming. Okay. Alright, cool. Wendy, break it down. Yep, she does have a firearm, so she'll be rolling 4 dice, 5 dice. Look at that! I'm gonna at least re-roll one of them. There we go, 1. Nope. She's going to do it again. That was trash. It says once per round, so she has 2. There we go. Break it down, girl. Break it down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we will search. He will search this. You recognize one of the backwards books as the same book that contained words of power in the real world. You step back and examine the collection as a whole and find that the books center around spells for gaining knowledge or sacrificing victims. Someone was once devoted to this craft. Gain 2 clues and discard this. Time to go. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, we're gonna break the last mirror. That's everybody. That would be William. William's gonna have to do some dexiness. So 3. William's going to convert that into success, so that's 2. What doesn't he want to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he has 1, 2, 3. So he's going to take 1 damage and 2 horror. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Concussion. Discard 1 clue, then flip this card face down. Gone. A calculia. Roll 1 fewer die when testing. Keep this face up. That might hurt. And Shrieking Pit. Become restrained, then discard this card. So my dazed is going away, but I immediately become restrained. Boo! So you cannot move voluntarily this round, but daze goes away. Okay, let's do this thing. So Wendy, well, Carson's gonna go first, and he's gonna give Wendy an action. So 1, 2, and then he'll do 1, 2. She's gonna go 1, 2 for her first action, and her second action is gonna be smash that mirror. So he's done, and this is her second. He rolls 5. Stop! She's gonna reroll 1. Ah! And William can't move, so he's gonna actually read. This is my last chance. Are you coming? Cannot wait much longer. The thing that is here, I think it's going to find me. I cannot let it find me again. At any cost, gain a clue. Is that it? Yep, that's it. And what about this? Yep, that's it. So we got everything we got. That sucked. Lights flicker and then go out. Place darkness in each space in the kitchen and bedroom 2. In bedroom 2? This is a Mythos event. Affects each investigator in the containing space. No effect. Wendy, both actions. Smash, smash. And I will give you a third action if this doesn't work. One, two, three, 4. There we go. Yeah, buddy. The shards of the shattered mirror gather into a familiar sinuous shape. With the connection to the mirrors gone, the creature can no longer strike at you without risking itself. Spawn of hunting horror is indicated. Oh no, we're not done yet, sir. Because Wendy's got another action. Wendy's got a gun. She's also got the shriveling, but the gun's better. She's going to attack you with the gun. Firearm. And she needs to text Dex and pass 2. Her Dex is a 5. And she is going to... That's a spell. She's going to reroll 1 die. There we go. There's the 2. If you pass, you keep your weapon on the target. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage, which is 4. That was her second action. However, Carson's turn. Carson's going to give her another action to attack with a firearm. I need to do Dex again. 1, 2. If you pass, your shot wreaks havoc on your foes. Any number of monsters within range suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus 2. divide it as you choose. Well, it's just him, so it's 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get it, Wendy. Get it. So that was her first action. William, Carson's gonna sit right there. And gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Restraint would have fallen off of him at the end of his turn. So he is going to move 1, 2, and we're gonna swing away with the rack spell. So we're gonna rack him. Attack with a spell, and we need to pass willpower of 4. As the arcane words reach your lips, you find yourself alone, standing before a swirling black portal. You try to work out the courage to pass through it. 1, 2. I needed 2. I got it. If you pass, you howl your charge through and find yourself back where you stood. The howl still issuing from your throat as black energy arcs to the creature before you. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage plus your test result. Ooh. I'm going to add this to it. I did not know that. Actually, I'm going to use Lucky Cigarette Case to make it 3. Plus your test result. So it's 5 plus 3, which is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's find out what happens. Actually, it doesn't tell me to flip it, but let's try it. Then flip the spell when you attack with, is what it says. Yeah, Wendy she's had it! So what does it say? You hear laughter and gradually realize it is your own. Suffer 2 horror, then the monster suffers 2 additional damage, then discard this card and gain a new one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So suffer 2 horror that I gotta look at, and then the monster takes 2 additional damage. That's 20. And then discard this one, and I get the next record. So what do we get? We got Wendy's pissed. Come on. Okay. Minor shock and panic. Suffer 1 additional face down damage, then flip this card face down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 1 additional makes me injured. That sucks. And after you perform... Oh, he hasn't performed an attack action yet. So get rid of these. And I am injured. Wounded, sorry. Wounded. Okay. That's it. Next round. It's to the face. What you got? The hunting horror moves 3 spaces toward the investigator within range with the highest strength, which would be William. He's there. Then it attacks the investigator monster attack. The creature twists its body into itself. As it recoils, you can hear the popping of bones and then straining of ropey tendons. Suddenly, with a crack, it snaps outward, a single limb whipping like a lash towards you. Test deck. I roll 3. 1, 2. So I pass. If you pass, you manage to block the worst of the blow. Suffer 1 face down damage. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against... Yep, so... within range. So everybody's got to do this. Yep. How can such a monster exist? It flutters on wings too small to support its bulk, sliding sinuously through spaces where it should not fit. Its every movement sends a tremble, shrills down your spine. Suffer 3 horror. Willpower, so he's going to go 3 dice. So he suffers 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is enough for him to go crazy. So we might not win this game at all. So he goes insane in the membrane. Okay, your turn. You're gonna roll 2 dice. You are going to re-roll one of those. So you will suffer 1 horror. You only have, which is... Hey, Tara, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. Thank you, thank you. Welcome aboard, Minor Shock. Be sure to join the Discord for all the insanity that we do in there. He has 3, so he'll be rolling 2. This is not good for him. He might be dead. He takes 1. Gain 1 clue, then flip this card face down. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So he's at 5. He is almost dead. Alright. It's our turn. It's our turn now. We're not dead yet. 2, 4, 5. Yep, he's 1 away. So, Carson's gonna go first, and Carson's gonna let Wendy attack. That's what Carson's gonna do. And Wendy's shooting that thing with a 45. Firearm. Wendy's got a 5 to dex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, nice pass. That's a pass. And she's actually going to use her lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. If you pass, you can feel your arms in. Your aim is true even before you pull the trigger. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. Ooh, you are so lucky. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then his second spell. He could do a wither. It's a ranged attack. It would only do 2 damage on the creature. What the hell? He's gonna do his second attack is a wither. The creature's within range. Spell. He has to test lore, which he's gonna roll 4 dice, and he just needs 1 success. He got it. If you pass, you come to know the words just as the power is unleashed. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage, which is 2. Then flip the card. So we'll take Wither, shuffle it up. It's just updating to higher tier. Hello, but you're welcome. Thank you so much. Wither. For a moment, you see yourself in the face of your victim suffer 1 face-down horror, which will kill him. Then discard this card, so he dies. He dies. That is all the horror he could take. He is out, but he died the best way he knew how, being the best Carson he could be. We will avenge you, my friend. We will avenge you. Okay, Wendy's turn. Wendy is attacking with a 45. Firearm. Oh, don't give me willpower, jerk. Willpower for the firearm. 1. She is going to use... What can she do? If you fail, the noise overwhelms you and you lose aim. Well, her second action is she's going to fight again. Firearm. Dex. 5 plus 2. 7. One, 2, 3, 4. Monster suffers damage equal to the test results. Oh, yeah. Confirm. The mirror monster shatters into hundreds of shards, sharp glass shards. You're finally safe. The investigation is complete. Woohoo! All right.
Although you are safe at last from the abominable creature, you're still trapped. The following days are filled with a desperate search for the arcane secrets that will let you escape. You still catch glimpses of that reality in the reflections of glass and metal objects. Ada never seems to notice you, but you witness her education in the arcane grow by leaps and bounds. she begins to experiment with the boundaries between worlds. If you cannot find a way to escape, you know one day she will fulfill her debt.
That did not feel like a victory, but let's see if we won. Here we go. Let's see if we won. Pact with Yogg-Sothoth, the lurker at the threshold has promised you great knowledge in exchange for a small price. You are ready to learn the first and last secret. You do not win the game as normal. At the end of your turn, if you have a spell and you're in a space with exactly one other investigator, you immediately win the game and the game ends. If the game ends for any other reason, you lose the game. So Wendy won as soon as the game ends, and Wendy won. So let's see about William. Passive. You do not want to start a disagreement. Arguing now just wastes precious time and the resources. It is not like anyone would take your side anyway. You cannot verbally disagree with the players to your left. You win or lose the game as normal. And he was wounded. That's it. So we won. So we won the game immediately with Wendy. We made a pact with Yagi, and we immediately wins the game and the game ends. But no, I wanted to see how this shaped out. And William won the game as well. So we won-ish? Ish type of deal. So Shattering the Mirrors was good. I didn't read what was happening, but I had to traverse the house anyway, so I kind of walked back through the house so you can see it. And we fought him in the attic and beat him. So yay for us. We won. That was fun. That's the thing I was saying about this game, why I like it so much. It's nothing, everything is different every single time you play it. No two games are the same, and it is completely just, it's amazing. I love it. But we lost one investigator, and then but we still staying alive. So we did well. We did well. She got that 45 automatic. That was clutch. That was clutch. Winning is relative in Arkham. That's true. That's true. I didn't win. I just did a little better. We got trapped in the mirror world. So my question is, so you're trapped in the mirror world, and you killed the creature who was in the house while Ada does terrible things. But what exactly, what do you eat? How does the food get restocked? I think eventually you die. Do you have the first version of this game? No, I don't. I don't have first edition. I have only second edition. I got into this game late. So second edition was out and all the expansions were already out by the time I got into this game. But it's fun. I love this. I have almost all the expansions. I'm missing suppressed memories and reoccurring nightmares. So if you know of a copy of either of those that I may procure for a reasonable price, let me know, and I'll do it. But no, I don't. I only have the second edition of this game. But so far, it's a lot of fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see what else we got going. So coming up, let's pop up here. Hey, so coming up, what's coming? Tuesday, we're playing Lifeform to continue the month of horror and fear. So we'll be playing Lifeform, and then Thursday, Pac-Man and Steven are back at the table, and we'll be doing Arkham Horror. They will be going on the Essex County Express. So we get to play my favorite scenario of the Dunwich Legacy and have a good time. And then Sunday is another Arkham Horror where we're going to be playing another new set of investigators that I need to paint. For people who are interested in doing the painting, let me know. But Brian Walbridge, he has his up there, and we just hop on there. We talk about any and everything, laugh, joke, have a good time, and we're painting minis. So we're looking at shifting the time a little bit just to make sure that everyone has a chance to join in, but it should be good. It should be good. Okay. I lived, I won. I am 3 for 4. 3 for 4. I've won 3. I've lost 1. So I'm 3 for 4. So it's good. It's good. It's fun. All right, everybody. It has been awesome. I want to say once again, thank you so much for getting me to 600 subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, YouTube subscribers. I will be setting up a stream. I think I said I was going to do a proper Dungeon Crusade run through, but I want to hear what you want to see. If you want to see that, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do the setup and we'll play the game. Yeah. Yeah. And if we do anything, I'll set up the game and so you can see a true setup of the game as well as a playthrough, so you can see if it's something that you would like. I know their Kickstarter just ended, but the late pledge stuff will come up. Other than that, I think so that's getting into. I think we're in the final week of because Halloween's next week, right? I think Halloween's next week. Yeah, it's next week Sunday. It's next week Sunday. Congrats. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Yes, love last video. Yeah, so I will play if that's what y'all want to see, I'll do a setup of Dungeon Crusade and play Dungeon Crusade for the 600 subs. I'll have to set that up for a day when I'm off work because I'm gonna do it in the daytime, and we'll play it and you'll see what it's like. 3 hours later next Saturday. 3 hours later next Saturday. That's fine with me. Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tara, for upping your pledge. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. So it's amazing. Sorry, I'm shocked at the 600 sub. I honestly, a lot of people will tell you, and they're true and valid in their statements of you never think that it's gonna get that way because who wants to listen to me talk, right? But I thank you all so much, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you Tuesday for some life form, and it's going to be great because it's a big game on the table, and it goes into the genre of horror and fear. So we'll have some fun with it. Yeah. I'm excited. Painting time, 12 Eastern next week. We can do that. Yeah, we can do 12 Eastern, Brian. I think that works. So we'll start painting it at noon Eastern. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in North Carolina. So we're on the East Coast, so noon Eastern for people on the West Coast, what's that? 8? 9 o'clock. So yeah, Tara, just yeah, Brian, and he can get you the link to sign into the Discord so you can pop in. But it's gonna be fun. I'll check with Brian, and if it's okay with him, I'll put a link to in the description below later if he's cool with it, so you can pop on and come paint with us. But it's purely mini painting, having a good time. Yeah, it'll be 9. Yeah. So cool. I look forward to painting with everybody. It's gonna be fun. But get in there. We can chat. We can talk about whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just happy to hang out with y'all. So, all right. Cool. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. I love you to bits. And I will see. Go for it, sweet. So I'll put that in the description. I will see you all later. Insert comment here. See you, everybody. Bye.